Good morning, Andrew. Some very tough news for the president, the first lady, the president's family, and of course the nation itself here as the president is tested positive for the coronavirus.
If you thought I was going to miss out on an opportunity like this, then you don't know Jack, buddy. So check this out, right? Allegedly, our returning champion, celebrity in chief, Donald J. Trump, has caught the coronavirus. Yes, you heard me. He came in contact with the corona fuck. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, his wife, the first lady, also came in contact with the corona fuck as well. By the way, for legal reasons, I have to say allegedly. Now, even though this was reported on plenty of reliable sources, with the exception of CNN and Fox News, but anyway, even though it was reported on a lot of news outlets, there's a whole lot of people like myself who thinks either halfway or fully that he did not come in contact with this coronavirus. Feel me? Oh yes, I will be using that word a lot, so you two go ahead and label this video underneath, okay? Okay. So here's the deal, though. Sometime between those horrible first round of debates and 2 to 3 days before, somewhere in that time frame, that's when he came in contact with the corona fuck. And his wife came in contact with it as well. Now, even though in the debates everybody was social distance in accordance with CDC guidelines, there was still scares in that debate that, you know, now that they know that Donald Trump had it, allegedly, that they might have caught it. What are my beliefs on that? It's 50-50. And you know why it's 50-50? Simply because of this. Half is believing that, yeah, he may have caught it. And the reason being because earlier this year, he did have a scare of coming in contact with a person who had the coronavirus or whatnot. And everybody thought, oh yeah, he had it, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Hey, he had it, ha, ha, ha. But come to find out he didn't have it. But he does hang out with a lot of people that does have the coronavirus, but never caught it until now, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of a that's kind of believable that he had caught it. Half of me is not believing that he had caught the coronavirus, and the reason being is because of the fact that it's kind of convenient that it's October, 1 month away before the elections, and then he all of a sudden catches the coronavirus, and then this might be a voter ploy right here to get people to go out to the vote. Go out to the polls and vote for Trump, and the reason being is because of the sympathy vote. Get what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. So half of me is believing, yeah, he might have it. Now, the other reasons that I'm gonna say why he got it and why he don't got it, y'all gonna be like, oh well, ColeyD's full of shit. ColeyD's this, da 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 da. ColeyD, you don't know what you're talking about. But some of y'all are thinking along these following lines right here. And don't say that y'all not, because y'all are. Some of you. Some of you are probably thinking this. Well, Donald Trump definitely caught the coronavirus because Simpsons was never wrong. And of course, everyone knows about The Simpsons, whenever it comes to World War situations, somehow in a particular episode of The Simpsons, no matter how far or how recent the episode was, somehow The Simpsons predict what's going to happen right here in the U.S. of A. And it always happens. Now, with that said, there was a scene where Donald Trump was in the casket. Just saying, Donald Trump was in the casket, and he was, pretty much dead. Some of y'all are thinking, no, he don't got it, and the reason being because it's a ploy and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, this is a term that I'm going to start using from here on out on Joke of the Century. It's the October surprise. Oh yeah, what is the October surprise, you may ask? Oh, the October surprise is when every October in the election year, when one or both candidates have some sort of a thing happening with them, and it comes out just so happens in October, right? If it's early October, mid October, late October, anytime in October. Get what I'm saying? And if you don't believe me, look at the 2016 election. Well, let's see. Let me think. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember Hillary Clinton? Remember all those emails and stuff that she got exposed for? Surprise! And I think Donald J. Trump had a little bit of a surprise too.
She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where there's some nice furniture. I took out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden I see her. She's now got the big phony everything. She's totally changed her look.
She's your girl's hot as in the purple.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes, the Donald has scored!
Whoa!
Oh, my man! Wait, you gotta look at me when you get out of your
this up. That is very.
Will you give me the thumbs
Look
up?
at you. You are a. I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the. I can do anything.
Those legs, all I can see is the legs.
No, it looks good.
Come on, shorty.
Oh, nice legs, huh?
Oof, get out of the way, huh? That's good legs. Go ahead.
It's always good if you don't fall out of the bus. Like Ford, Gerald Ford, remember?
Down below. Below the house.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
Trump, how
nice
are
seeing
you?
you. Terrific.
Pleasure to meet you.
Terrific. You know Billy Bush?
How are you?
Nice to see you. How you doing,
Very
Ariane?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Are you ready to be a soap star?
We're ready. Let's go. Make me a soap star.
But which surprise had the least amount of baggage? Well, according to the majority vote, and when I mean majority vote, I mean the electoral vote, Trump had the lesser baggage. So guess what? They voted for Trump. Oh, how juvenile. Now, here we are with the surprise again. Only this time, Trump has the surprise. Oh, I got the coronavirus. This is what I'm thinking right here. I don't know if he has it. I don't know if he don't have it. But this is the way I see it. If he does indeed have the coronavirus, right? Then I will believe it when he dies. God forbid, because I don't wish bad on nobody. We all know that Donald Trump has been an awful president. But I don't wish death on nobody. But in order for me to believe that Donald Trump has the coronavirus, he will have to actually die. And then that will make me scared a little bit, because the creator of The Simpsons have predicted another thing that happens in America. then everyone's going to be scared, and then everyone's going to be after him. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. If so, however, this is a voting ploy, then somehow he will miraculously survive COVID-19, you know, and then he'll say, well, I got treated with this vaccine and this, that, and the third. This is the thing that helped save me, and now we're gonna put it out there in the market and this, that, and the third. So people who have COVID-19, they will definitely get healed and whatever. And yeah, these people may get healed, but in the process, there'll be some sort of a microchip installed in their bodies too. Oh yeah, some of y'all are thinking this, so don't even deny this. Now, this whole microchip thing that I'm talking about, that ColeyD might be dumb about. Oh, where do you get that from? Oh yeah. Remember all those other predictions where people might be microchipped and everything like that? A foreign country already been microchipped, and we all seen it. They embedded the microchip in your hand, about in your group, like somewhere up in here or whatever, and that's everything. Your ID, your credit card, everything. All you gotta do is put on a flat surface, say like this little tiny ass remote here. Doop. That's it. And it records your every move, by the way. GPS, everything. So, vaccine? I think not. I think I'll stick with my Robitussin or any regular medicine that I could get over the counter, or drink my hot tea with honey. My thing is this. I'm leaning more towards he did not get the coronavirus. I know some people fully believing that he did get it. I know some people fully believing that he didn't get it. But hey, who am I to say? Let's check out these people who submitted in a video or put in their own voice on what they think about this whole situation. Alright, so you tell me, what do you think about this whole thing? Do you think that the president actually has COVID, or do you think this is a ploy?
Well, I think with the whole debate going on and, Trump being so desperate, because it doesn't look like it's going in his favor, especially with the attempts and the threats he's making about the white supremacy and trying to have people come after, the voters, and he's already confessed to kind of rigging the whole voting system. So I think this is another attempt from Trump to, get more voters on his side, because it doesn't look like it's going too well for him.
So you think this is a ploy? You think he's just making this shit up, right?
Yes, indeed. I don't trust him.
Neither do I. Oh, a whole lot of people. Appreciate your time.
It's no problem.
Alright, so broski, what do you think? Do you think President Trump really got this COVID-19? Or do you think this is a ploy to get more voters?
Honestly, I don't think he got COVID. I think he's just trying to put some shit out there to get people concerned, to get people interested in that shit. He don't got COVID. Because if he really had COVID, then everybody around him will have COVID. And that means all of them will be sick and dying.
Got a point there, and then plus he be around people without a mask and everything.
My point exactly. He don't got COVID, bro. They were saying 11,000 people had it, but they really took the stats and it was 7. That was the U.S. military or some shit. Yeah. He don't got COVID, bro. I don't feel like it.
Alright, so thank you for your input, bro.
You're welcome.
Well, and there you have it, and thank you folks for those who participated in this. But I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Now, again, not wishing no bad bad karma on anyone or anything like that. I'm not. But this is the way I see it. In order for me to believe that you got the coronavirus, Mr. Trump, you would have to actually pass away. Because I don't believe you got the coronavirus. I believe this is a ploy for you to get voters. Because you already tried so many times to sabotage the election. Okay? First you try to defund the postal service. Second thing, you tried to move the election to December, from what I've been hearing. And yes, there are some facts behind that too. Trying to move the election to December, which that wasn't going to happen. But when October 15th comes, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to go and vote early. I'm not waiting all the way to November. I'm going to vote early. And as of this tape date, it's about, 12 days before the 15th, so we can early vote. Oh yeah, I'm making sure that my vote counts. And you make sure that all of y'all do the same. You make sure that your vote counts. Because your vote does count. Don't ever think otherwise. I don't care if you're voting for our reigning champion, Donald J. Trump, or if you're voting for our challenger, Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? They're both joke of the centuries. But if you want Trump out of office, go vote for Biden or whoever it is that's in the libertarian category. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but whoever's in the third party, vote for them if you don't want to vote for either of the jokes of the century. But if you want Trump to stay in the hot seat, then vote for Trump. Me personally, I want Trump out. But the way I'm weighing my vote in is who has the more baggage. And right now, it's looking like Trump got more baggage. But that's just my opinion. But as far as him having the coronavirus, I'm leaning towards no, he do not got it. And I don't think that he ever had it. But that's just me. I'm just a guy here that, with glasses and, talking a lot. But rest assured, after the elections, I give it about 2 weeks to a month. Talk about coronavirus will fade and fade and fade and fade. And when it completely goes away, guess what? You're gonna see me again, and then I'm gonna be talking about this, mostly gloating when I say I told you so. Then on top of that, guess what? Now it's gonna be oh, well, ColeyD said da 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 da. Well, I didn't believe him. Oh, see? Told you. Oh, you believe me? Told you. But anyway, this is ColeyD, and this has been a special report here on the ColeyD Report.
Hot Mario. Silver play. Oh no! Come on! Mamma mia! Per favore! どんな顔したやつやってんやろな。うわ！Wi-Fi 通信で世界中のプレイヤーがライバルだ。マリオカート DS。うわビリなってもうた。ただいま。たっぷりチーズ。ウイトリョーノ。たっぷりチーズ。ウイトリョーノ。スーパーイタリアーナ。チーズがたっぷりスーパーイタリアーナ。さらオロトゥーノ。バナナと言ったらどうだ。強引ですが決めました。君や彼女を元気づけたく くてバカなは生えてる I am Goldman
Want to see a couple of people win 100 grand? Roll it.
Here we go. Oh my darling, oh my darling. You think you can find my lost citrus fruits gone or my dog turpentine? Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling. Clementine, clementine oranges, clementine oranges. Could it be clementine oranges? Oh my darling, clementine.
Team Total Lady just won $103,486.
Yes, these two people have done it. In this recent incarnation of Supermarket Sweep, Leslie Jones had led these two all the way to $100,000. Wait a minute. I'm talking about Supermarket Sweep here. $100,000? You heard me right. So this is how the bonus round works now, y'all. So first off, it's the same favorite game show based on the original, hosted by David Brubeck. But things change now. Brand new games, brand new ways of making money. You know what I'm saying? And putting time into your time bank. But now in the bonus round, you have to search for 5 items. 5, not 3 like in the old game. 5. But if you do get 3 like in the old game, you win $25,000. But you risk that money to go for the 4th item and win $50,000. And but if you want more, you have to risk the 50 grand to search for one more item, one more difficult item. And if you grab that within 60 seconds or less, you win $100,000. Hope we see more $100,000 winners, because I'm loving this new reboot hosted by Leslie Jones. The state of Philadelphia. Let's talk about it. So the state of Philadelphia is in the news because yet we have another police killing going on here. And when I mean police killing, I mean police killing the black folk.
The hours after the shooting of an armed Walter Wallace led to outrage from neighbors and residents of West Philadelphia. Some neighbors confronted Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw in the neighborhood. Those heated conversations were peaceful, but then there was looting and clashes with police. Stores were looted, by whom is unclear, but it was the attacks on police that had Outlaw speculating an outside element was responsible.
I will tell you that the crowd that were out there on the scene, the residents from that neighborhood, those who witnessed the incident, those were the folks that I interacted with while there. Those were not the same people that we later interacted with later on once I left that scene. It was a completely different group.
Wallace's social media accounts are filled with him rapping. His lyrics can be reflective, addressing social and police injustice, but also violent, glorifying guns and the shooting of police. What the responding officers know about Wallace's history is being investigated, but court records reveal he was currently awaiting trial for allegedly threatening to shoot a woman. He pled guilty in another case to putting a gun to another woman's head, and in 2013 pled guilty to assault and resisting arrest after punching a police officer in the face. This history may not seem relevant to some, but to others it may, especially as it pertains to his intent moments before being shot by police while armed with a knife.
There are several questions that need to be answered, including what the officers knew at the time that they responded.
So it was reported that 27-year-old Walter Wallace Jr. was murdered by the police. Gee, why? Well, Walter had a knife armed on him or whatnot. and it was said that he had, you know, mental disabilities or whatever. So he doesn't know what he's doing. You know, feel me? He doesn't know what he's doing. But the way the story goes, he was running towards the police, but there was many people, and I do mean many people, that was pulling him back, trying to stop him, and this, that, and the third, because he didn't know any better. And because the police were so dumb, and I do mean so dumb, that they didn't know how to do their job, the proper thing would have been either shooting him in the leg, right, or whipping out the taser and tasing him and having him stop there. You mean? Instead of doing that, they decide to shoot him 13 times. You don't believe me? Look at it. Look at the picture. 13 times. Was rushed to the hospital, dead on arrival. Folks, question you may ask is there going to be a riot going on? Well, guess what? As of this tape date, it's already going on. And I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all over the United States once again. Police, you stupid, dumbass police. Haven't you learned anything yet? Seriously. Haven't you learned anything from George Floyd from earlier this year? Oh yeah, that was all over the news too. So I wouldn't be surprised if Walter Wallace be on the news. You know, it hasn't been on yet, but I'm talking about it. You feel me? Now, my thing is this. These police, they need to stop. And I do mean they need to stop killing black folk for no reason, okay? If people in general are doing something wrong, then serve and protect. Police, this is my message to you. Don't sit here and think because you got on that badge or whatever that you can abuse your authority. Just because we're black or any other minority doesn't give you the right to sit here and kill us off. You feel me? You don't do that. You don't do that. If you're gonna serve and protect everybody. That's what the badge is for. You serve and protect the people. You uphold the law. You follow the law, and you don't abuse your power. But y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all don't know how to do that. Why? Because yet another black man is now gone because of y'all poor decision to shoot him 13 times, have him rushed to the hospital. Now he's dead on arrival. You haven't learned anything from George Floyd? You haven't learned anything from Trayvon Martin or any of these other black killings that was caused by who? You, the police. My message to you: stop this unnecessary bullshit and get with the program. Because I'm telling you now, if one of y'all get killed, don't say anything. I don't want to hear nothing. Policeman got killed and blah 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 blah. Oh, it's a sad day. Da 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 da. Gee, I wonder why it's a sad day. Oh wait, one of yours got killed because other people are retaliating because you killed one of us. Let me take you back to George Floyd. All the man did was write bounce checks. That's it. That's it. Did he deserve to be chased down and have a knee on his neck? No. You assisted in killing him. The man had coronavirus, but at the same time, you helped the system by putting the knee on his throat. You cutting off his air supply. So guess what? He's gone. He's dead. He's done. But police, y'all need to make better decisions. Y'all need to stop with this crap. Y'all need to stop. Cause they're gonna be one day you're gonna go too far.
Just a second, Evans. You know, I really don't know how that badge stays on, because it's pinned to slime. Just a second, son. How long have you been on the force?
About a year, almost.
Do you like being a cop?
Yes, sir.
Why? It's a very dangerous job. You put your life on the line every day and you never get credit for it.
Yeah, I just thought I might make a difference, you know? Good guys against the bad guys.
Well, that's a very good reason. Just one problem, son. Your partner is one of the bad guys.
And now here we are at the end of the show, the part I don't like. But just thought I give a huge shout out to Larry and Misha Johnson for letting me use their studios to record out here in this beautiful scenery out here in Butner, North Carolina. But check it. So as of this week, this is Halloween week, and it is on Saturday. Awesome deal. But even though with all this COVID-19 going on out here, still got to be careful. So parents and kiddos, please wear your mask. If you're gonna go trick-or-treating, please be safe. Don't go out by yourself. Go with your parents. Please wear your mask. I can't stress that enough. Please wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can still have a fun time going out trick-or-treating and everything. You know, without it being a downer, you know, of COVID-19. So just go out there, have fun, go trick-or-treating, get as much candy as you can. Compete with your friends if you have to, you know. So just be safe out there. Oh, and this is the final week for early voting as of this recording. So please, if you haven't went out there and voted yet, please go out there and vote for your Joke of the Century. Rather if it's the current champion, Donald J. Trump, or if it's Joe Biden, our current challenger. You know, just go out there, vote, because your voice actually does matter. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I already voted. I voted on the first day of early voting, so please, go vote. All right? And the special report that I'm going to have on the next one, which will be in about a week or so, I will be bringing the winner of Joke of the Century. You know what I'm saying? So be looking out for that video. It's going to be a doozy. Who's going to win the title of Joke of the Century? Will it be Donald J. Trump to defend his title and keep the crown? Or will it be Joe Biden, our current challenger, who is ready to dethrone this clown? I don't know. They're both jokes to me, but we'll see what happens. Okay? But other than that's about all I got. So until the next show, this is ColeyD. I'll see you the next time on the report, the ColeyD Report. Peace and blessings, y'all.
It's so exciting, and we're inviting you all to name that Name that tune, try your hand, and it could mean 100 grand. Hey, the nation's playing, the nation's saying, hey, I can name that
Thank you.